Former President Donald Trump is suing pollster Jan Selzer. He claims her 2024 Iowa poll was fraudulent. The poll showed Kamala Harris winning Iowa. Trump won Iowa by a large margin. Trump alleges the poll hurt his campaign. He says it caused him to spend resources unnecessarily in Iowa. Trump filed the lawsuit in December 2024. It is one of many lawsuits he filed after the election. Trump is suing under Iowa's consumer fraud law. This law is usually used for false advertising. Trump claims the poll was like false advertising. He believes it misled voters and donors. Selzer is a well-known pollster. She is known for her accuracy in Iowa. Her poll was an outlier. Most polls showed a close race in Iowa. Selzer has defended her poll. She says it was conducted fairly. Selzer argues the lawsuit is frivolous. She says it is an attempt to silence dissent. Her case raises important First Amendment issues. This essay will analyze the lawsuit and its implications. Selzer filed a motion to dismiss the lawsuit. She argues it violates her First Amendment rights. The First Amendment protects freedom of speech. This includes political speech. Selzer says her poll is protected speech. She argues that polls are a form of political expression. They are a way to measure public opinion. Selzer says Trump is trying to punish her for unfavorable speech. This is unconstitutional. The government cannot suppress speech just because it dislikes the message. Selzer is represented by the Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression, or FIRE. FIRE is a non-profit organization. It defends free speech rights. FIRE argues that Trump's lawsuit is dangerous. They say it could chill free speech. This means people might be afraid to speak out. They might fear being sued. Selzer's motion to dismiss is a key part of her defense. It argues the lawsuit has no legal basis. The First Amendment is a strong protection. It is likely to be a major factor in this case. Selzer's defense relies on strong legal precedent. The Supreme Court has consistently protected free speech. This includes speech about political issues. The court has recognized the importance of open debate. It has said that even false statements can be protected. This is especially true in the political realm. In the landmark case New York Times v. Sullivan in 1964, the court established a high bar for defamation lawsuits against public figures. It ruled that such figures must prove actual malice to win a defamation case. This means they must show the speaker knew the statement was false or acted with reckless disregard for the truth. It is a difficult standard to meet. Legal experts agree that Trump's lawsuit faces an uphill battle. They point to the First Amendment protections for political speech. They also note the lack of evidence for Trump's claims. Election law expert Rick Hasen called the lawsuit frivolous and predicted it would fail. The legal precedent and expert opinion strongly suggest that Selzer has a strong defense. Trump's lawsuit appears to be an attempt to use the courts to punish his critics. This is a tactic that has been repeatedly rejected by the courts. The First Amendment is a cornerstone of American democracy. It protects our right to criticize the government and our elected officials. This right is essential for a functioning democracy. Without it, citizens would be unable to hold their leaders accountable. The Founding Fathers understood the importance of free speech. They knew that a free press and the right to speak freely were essential for preventing tyranny. The case of Trump v. Selzer is a reminder of the importance of these rights. It is crucial that the courts continue to uphold the First Amendment. A free society depends on the ability of its citizens to speak their minds without fear of retribution. This is especially true when it comes to political speech. Trump's lawsuit is part of a disturbing trend of attempts to silence dissent. These efforts must be resisted. The First Amendment is a vital safeguard of our freedom. It is essential that we protect it. The outcome of this case could have significant implications for the future of political speech in the United States.